Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rolovegan. It is Valentine's Day weekend, so we decided that the perfect recipe to share with you guys this weekend is a very well-loved brownie recipe out of Lauren's famous family cookbook. But we have veganized this recipe, which makes it extra special, and we've done a fabulous job. So let me show you what they look like, because I'm super proud. And we're gonna show you exactly what we've done. Shall we just get into baking it, or shall I describe how melty in your mouthy this is and how much of a crowd pleaser it will be if you serve it to your significant others? Other. Okay, so the first step is to prepare your chia egg, because that's what we're going to use instead of a regular egg. So what you need is a 1 cup measuring device, and you're gonna use 1 cup of water. So let's just do that first. And then you're going to do 4 teaspoons of chia seeds. And then put it on the blender. You're gonna turn it on to high for about like a minute to 2 minutes, and just make sure every chia seed is just like thoroughly blended with the water. And then you're just gonna kind of let it sit for the remainder of the time until this part of the recipe is called into action. So I'm gonna do that and just let it do its thing. Okay, so while your chia egg is thickening in the blender, we are going to prepare the rest of the ingredients. So the next thing we need to do is to melt 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil. So I'm going to do that. And I'm gonna put this on the stove so it can melt for us. While it's melting, I'm going to mash my banana. I'm going to wait until my coconut oil is all melted. We're going to then add our cocoa powder. I like brownies to be like very, very chocolatey, so I'm kind of doing a like heaping measurement here. So that probably adds maybe like an extra tablespoon or 2. Bam. And just mix it all together. So it's about time for the chia egg, so I'm gonna get that. It's nice and thick. Yeah. And I'm just gonna pour it on top in the bowl. Now, the sugar. We're using coconut sugar. 1 cup. A full cup of coconut sugar. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. Frickin' amazing.
Guys, we're not lying.
You want to make this for your boyfriend.
You do. Or your girlfriend. You know what? You can make this for your girlfriend if she's like major PMS. And she needs a chocolate hit. This is the thing.
Okay, this is so good. What's next? So next on the list is my 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And actually I want to show you guys a little trick. This is what I do with my vanilla. I just do like 2 teensy weensy little like punctures there. It's actually a really good trick because look, it doesn't all come pouring out, and you can get the measurement you want without making a big old mess.
You're so smart, Roz.
I know. 3/4 of a cup of flour. I'm using whole wheat flour just because I like to keep my desserts nice and fibrous for good digestion. Then we've got a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, bam, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, bam. This is my favorite part of all baking recipes, when you see the flour get mixed in. I don't know what it is about it, but there's something just extra special.
So what fun stuff are we adding, Roz?
So what are we adding? We have decided walnuts and chocolate chips would be the perfect addition to this brownie base. I'm gonna put the chocolate chips in first.
Again, guys, make sure your chocolate chips are vegan.
Yeah, just read the ingredients. They're actually really easy to find. And just mix it up. Oh my God. Okay, so our brownies are made. All we have to do is grease our pan and put the batter in the pan, and then plop the pan in the oven and then take it out and serve. I'm just going to grease the pan with just a little bit of coconut oil, and you can just kind of like grab a clump and do the same thing you would, you once did with butter. And just put them in the oven at 350 degrees, and they're going to bake for like 25 minutes, I would say, is probably pretty perfect, but every oven is different and every pan is a little bit different, so I would recommend to check it after about 20 minutes and leave it in for another 5 to 10 minutes if necessary. So in it goes. We checked it after 20 minutes and it was not quite done, so we put it in for an extra 5. Let's see what has transpired. I think that's pretty good. 25 minutes. So now you just want to leave it to cool for maybe like half an hour. The flavors will always come through better when you're biting into a cool dessert. So leave it to cool and come back in like half an hour to 40 minutes.
Check them out, guys. That's insane. Like,
they're so
that
good.
is insane. Look at the fluffiness. Roz, you are amazing.
Thank you.
You took my family's brownie recipe and look what you did. You made them look gorgeous.
I made them vegan.
So I want to eat one.
And amazing.
I'm gonna eat one.
Okay.
Smells so good, so chocolatey. Oh. Yeah.
It's perfect.
After a beautiful meal with your loved one, and this is what you get to end the night with? I think I'm in love with you.
That is perfection. If you want a good brownie, make this.
Have a fantastic long weekend, family day, Valentine's. Just relax, enjoy yourself, and make the recipe. Don't forget, guys, to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, and subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like our recipes. It's a weekly show of vegan recipes.
Yeah, so let us know what you think.
Woohoo! Bye, guys.